another one. Let's do another one. This is the second one this month. Same MO as Ryan Martinez.
What happened?
Pamela Malone. She was murdered outside a bar in the parking lot. Getting into her car. Around 9 o'clock, actually. The only thing they saw was her heading to her car. But she never left the parking lot. After a few hours, one of the security guards noticed that her car was still there, and he had found her with her throat slit.
Oh my God.
I know. This case is now taking priority. I think we may have a serial killer on our hands, Watson.
What do we know about the guy? Actually, do we even know if it is a guy?
There's a fairly good chance that it is, and we are almost positive that it is a guy. Both of the injuries were very deep, suggesting that a large amount of force was needed to inflict it, which implies that the killer could be male, or a really strong female. Our first victim, Ryan Martinez, wasn't killed in the exact same way as Pamela, but his wounds are similar to hers. So we can expect that it was the same person who killed him.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna take the lead on this. Be ready for some late nights, Watson. Detective Vance.
Hello, sir. Sir? Detective Andy Vance. Have you seen this woman last night?
Actually, I wasn't working here last night. Ian was, though. You could check over there.
Thank you. Hello, sir.
Hey.
I'm Detective Vance, Chicago PD. I was wondering if you saw this woman last night.
Hey man, I didn't know cops can come in here and just ask me about the women I'm with. Might be with.
Yeah, you're misunderstanding. This woman, she was murdered last night in your parking lot.
That's crazy. Yeah, she was here last night. She was with a group of other girls. They were kind of loud. A couple guys tried to get with her, but she left alone. One of her friends, on the other hand, let's just say I got to know Marissa pretty well.
Well, that's all the information I need. Thank you.
Oh, hello, detectives. What can I do for you this time?
Hello, Miss Martinez. We have just some follow-up questions about your son.
Oh, yeah, come on in. Please, sit down. May I get you boys anything to drink? Tea, coffee, lemonade?
Coffee would be great. Thank you.
Same, please.
Has Ryan's murder been found yet?
No, ma'am. Not yet. Actually, that's why we're here. We need some follow-up questions.
Oh, why? I already told you everything I knew.
The thing is there's been another murder. And we believe it to be the same person.
Oh my. Well, what do you need to know?
Well, I know we already asked you to do this, but is there anyone that you can think of, anyone at all, who have wanted to bring harm to your son?
can't think of anybody, no. I mean, as I told you before, Ryan, he was very popular in school. He had good grades, he was on the football team. He even volunteered at the local children's hospital on weekends. I mean, he was an angel. I can't think of anybody who would want to hurt him. Hold on, I think I might have something that could be of help. Here, this is Ryan's old high school yearbook. I don't know if it'll be of help, but it's all I have of him.
Thank you, Miss Martinez. I'm sure this will help out.
You know, you're welcome.
Wow, we need to go.
Thanks again for coming.
Thanks for the coffee, Miss Martinez. You know, if I would have stayed at Kennedy, this would have been my yearbook.
Wait, you went to the same high school as Ryan?
Yeah?
And you didn't bother to tell me?
Well, I mean, come on, Watson. It's not a huge secret. I mean, I never knew Ryan. I talked to Pamela once or twice.
Well, either way, we didn't get a lot here. And what information can you get from a yearbook?
Well, I don't know. But Ryan was a popular person. Popular people are bound to have enemies. We'll have Jennifer take a look at it once we get back to the lab.
What are we doing out of school?
I told you. Popular kids have enemies. We're gonna find them. There might be some students that used to go here that can give us some information on Ryan Martinez. Come on. Hello, ma'am. My name is Detective Vance. This is Detective Watson. We're with Chicago PD. We'd like to talk to the principal.
One moment, please. The detectives are here to see you. Okay. You can have a seat over there. She'll be right out.
How's this gonna help?
We just need more connections. If we have more connections, we might be able to find his classmates. And his classmates can tell us where he lives, what he looks like.
All right. The principal will see you now.
Hello, detectives.
Hello, ma'am.
My name is Mrs. Beasley. What can I do for you today?
We're requesting information on the classmates of Ryan Martinez, class of '94, I believe.
Well, that was before I started working here, but let me see what I can do. If you don't mind, why do you need this information?
Ryan Martinez has been murdered.
Oh,
We need information on his classmates to see if we can find a lead.
all right. Well, let me see what I can do. I'll be right back.
There could be a chance they have addresses. Maybe even phone numbers.
I don't know.
This is what I found on a Mr. Mr. Ryan Martinez. Is there anything else I can do?
No, ma'am, this will be great. Thank you. Thank you for
Good
your
luck
time.
with your investigation, officers. Have a good day.
This is gold.
Andy,
What?
there's a new detective here to see you.
Why wasn't I informed of this?
I was told to come let you know.
Fine, send him back.
Detective Vance?
Yes?
I'm Jim Hudson, the new detective. Nice to meet you.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Jim. Now we're pretty busy around here, especially with this new case. And
The Ryan Martinez case, right?
yeah. How did you know that?
I saw it on the news. It's actually quite a tragedy with that poor guy, then the poor woman.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you go talk to Denny over there?
Cool, thanks,
Get you started.
detective.
Yeah. Call me Andy.
Sure thing.
He didn't have to die. If we didn't get in the
Good.
Guys, there's been another murder.
What? When?
Last night.
Who was
A
it?
bartender who worked at the place where Pam was murdered.
When did you find out about
They
this?
called in about an hour ago. His name is Ian Zimmerman. He's 27 years old. I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys about this earlier, but I just found out about it.
Come on, Watson. Got some research to do.
I think we ought to call it a night, Andy. We won't find anything if we can't stay awake.
I know. I just feel like I'm getting close to something.
Come on, Andy, let's go home.
No. You and Jim go on ahead. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find something.
Jeez, Andy. You work yourself too hard. Come on, Jim. Let's leave him to it.
I actually have some paperwork I have to do. I'll catch up with you guys later, though.
All right. Good night, Jim. Good night, Andy. See you tomorrow.
Right.
Local Toby Scott was questioning the murder of fellow worker Marissa Clark. Last week, Miss Clark was found dead in the parking lot of her work, a confectionery warehouse, where she had suffered multiple stab wounds. Oh, crap. Witnesses recalled seeing Mr. Scott and Miss Clark arguing in the break room earlier that night. So Mr. Scott was taken into custody and interrogated on the Maywood police station on Saturday. Due to lack of evidence, Mr. Toby Scott was released and allowed to continue working at the factory, though he was transferred to the confectionery warehouse located in the neighboring city of Chicago. Come on, pick up. Pick up, damn you.
Try your call again.
Andy, this is Watson. I think I know who the killer is. Call me back as soon as you can. Jim, or should I call you Toby Scott?
Looks like the cat's out of the bag now.
You'll never get away with this. And even if you do kill me, Andy, we'll find out who you are.
I'm not too worried about Andy right now, because after this he's going to be charged with 3. Actually, 4 murders.
What are you talking about?
You see, after he dated Pam in high school and Pam dumped him for Ryan, he enlisted in the military where he was specialized in weaponized combat.
But he hardly knew Pam, and he didn't know Ryan at all. And how is he connected to the bartender?
Looks like you don't know your partner as well as you think you do. You see, he had more connections to the victims than I ever did. Pam dumped him, and love is a very powerful thing, and jealousy even more so, which is where Ryan comes in. And the bartender, maybe he saw the murder. Maybe he saw Andy kill the victims. And you, the trusty little partner. Maybe you found out that Andy was the killer. Maybe you were to go rush to the office and tell everyone, until he came here and decided to kill you right in your own home.
There are cameras that prove I never went back there tonight.
Remember that paperwork I had to do? I went to the police station and disabled the cameras. Seriously, Watson, I'm not some kind of idiot.
I beg to differ.
Well, it's okay. It doesn't matter what you think, because after this, you're not going to be able to see the end of it.
Toby Scott. I got your message. Now I have one for you.
Don't you want to know who I am first?
I know who you are. You're a murderer.
No. I'm the guy whose life you ruined.
Jim? Why are you doing this? Why are you killing people? Why did you join my team?
It's very simple. The people I killed, they've ruined me, have doomed my life. Ryan, he bullied me throughout all of high school. He tormented me. Pam, she humiliated me in front of everyone, made me look like a fool. And the bartender, he saw way too much. Your partner, Watson, he knew I was getting close. He knew who I was. And I had to kill him before he got to you.
Me?
Yes, you. You used to be in the army, didn't you?
Jim. I knew that name reminded me of something. Oh my god.
You ruined my life. You humiliated me. You made me look like a fool in front of everyone. Nobody took me serious after what they did. Nobody believed me that you were the one who put spray cans under my bed. I was framed. My family didn't take me seriously. My friends, they laughed at me. Everyone looked at me as a fool. Out of high school, I saw one way out, one way to see who I really was. And you took that away from me. You ruined me.
It was a joke. It was a childish joke.
It was a joke?
It was stupid.
You thought of it as a way to get ahead of me. You don't know what you did to me. You don't know what you've done to me. And do for good. Goodbye, Private Vance. The torment, the rejection, the injustice. It was all part of a bigger plan, but now my purpose has been fulfilled. I have my revenge. American man is no more.